The 2024 to 2025 NFL season was a wild ride, folks. Quarterbacks were slinging fire and the competition was fierce from the very first kickoff. Every game felt like a playoff, with teams battling it out for supremacy on the gridiron. Running backs were unstoppable forces, breaking tackles and making jaw-dropping plays. They were the engines driving their teams forward, showcasing a blend of power and finesse that left fans in awe. But at the end of the day, two names stood above the rest in the MVP race: Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. These two quarterbacks were not just playing the game, they were redefining it with their extraordinary performances. Talk about a clash of the titans. Every time they stepped onto the field, it was like watching a masterclass in quarterbacking. Their duels were the stuff of legend, with each game adding a new chapter to their storied rivalry. Both quarterbacks were putting up video game numbers all season long. It was as if they were playing in a league of their own, making the impossible look routine. It was a battle for the ages, a season-long saga that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Every game was a new episode in this thrilling drama, with twists and turns that no one could have predicted. Week after week, these two superstars traded blows on the gridiron. Their performances were a testament to their skill, determination, and sheer will to win. Allen, the Buffalo Bills gunslinger, was a touchdown machine. His arm strength and accuracy were on full display, as he threaded the needle with pinpoint passes that left defenders helpless. He threw lasers all over the field, hitting his receivers in stride and making it look effortless. His ability to read defenses and make quick decisions was second to none. He also showed off his wheels, running over defenders like a runaway train. His dual threat capability made him a nightmare for opposing defenses, who never knew whether he would beat them with his arm or his legs. Then there was Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens' electric playmaker. His speed and agility were unmatched, and he had a knack for making something out of nothing. He was a wizard with the football, making defenders look silly with his lightning-fast moves. His ability to evade tackles and extend plays was simply magical. Jackson was throwing touchdowns left and right. His arm was just as dangerous as his legs, and he could launch the ball downfield with pinpoint accuracy. He was also running for miles, turning broken plays into big gains with his incredible speed. Defenses were left grasping at air as he weaved his way through traffic. The MVP race was a nail-biter. Every week brought new drama, new highlights, and new reasons to believe that either Allen or Jackson could take home the coveted award. Every game, every throw, every touchdown mattered. The stakes were sky-high and the pressure was immense, but these two quarterbacks thrived under the spotlight. Fans were glued to their screens, watching these two quarterbacks light up the league. The energy was electric, and the excitement was palpable. It was a season to remember. You could feel it in the air. The anticipation, the excitement, the sheer joy of watching two of the best in the game go head-to-head. Who would come out on top? The question lingered in the minds of fans and analysts alike, as each game brought new twists and turns. It all came down to the wire, folks. The final games of the season were a fitting climax to an unforgettable year, with every play carrying the weight of the MVP race. In the end, it was a season that will be talked about for years to come, a true testament to the greatness of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. This wasn't just any MVP race. This was a battle that had fans on the edge of their seats, analysts crunching numbers, and players pushing their limits. It was a season where every game, every play, and every decision mattered more than ever before. This was a showdown for the history books. The kind of season that would be talked about for generations, where legends are made and careers are defined. Allen and Jackson were playing on another level. They weren't just competing, they were elevating the game itself, setting new standards for what it means to be an elite quarterback in the NFL. They were redefining what it meant to be an NFL quarterback. Their performances were a blend of athleticism, strategy, and sheer willpower, captivating audiences week after week. The league had never seen anything quite like it. The stats were off the charts, the highlight reels were endless, and the excitement was palpable. And guess what? The fans were eating it up. Stadiums were packed, living rooms were filled with cheers, and the energy was electric. Social media was blowing up. Every game sparked a flurry of tweets, posts, and debates. Hashtags were trending and everyone had something to say. Sports talk shows were going crazy. Analysts were dissecting every play, every decision, and every stat. The debate was fierce and passionate. Everyone had an opinion on who deserved to be MVP. From sports bars to tailgate parties, the conversation was non-stop. It was the topic on everyone's lips. but there was no clear consensus. Both players had their strengths, their moments of brilliance, and their loyal fans. The race was neck and neck. It was too close to call. Every game seemed to tilt the scales, but never definitively. The suspense was almost unbearable. Some folks loved Allen's cannon for an arm and his tough, gritty style. His ability to make big plays under pressure was nothing short of spectacular. Others were mesmerized by Jackson's speed and elusiveness. His ability to turn a broken play into a touchdown was like watching magic unfold on the field. The debate raged on. It was the talk of the town, folks. From casual fans to die-hard supporters, everyone was invested in this MVP race. Every sports bar, every tailgate, every living room was buzzing with excitement. The anticipation was building to a fever pitch. Who was the real MVP? The question lingered in the air, creating a sense of drama and anticipation that was almost tangible. The answer was about to be revealed. The moment everyone had been waiting for was finally here. The culmination of an unforgettable season. The stage was set for the NFL Honors Ceremony. It was the biggest night of the year for the NFL and its stars. The best of the best, all dressed to the nines. The energy in the room was electric. You could cut the tension with a knife. Everyone was on the edge of their seats, waiting to hear that magical name, the MVP. The lights dimmed, the music swelled, and the presenter took the stage to announce the most prestigious award in the NFL. The moment had arrived. The presenter opened the envelope. A hush fell over the crowd, and then he said it. The 2024 to 2025 NFL MVP is Josh Allen. The crowd erupted. Confetti rained down from the ceiling. Allen, looking dapper in a custom suit, made his way to the stage. It was his night. He had done it. Allen had beaten out one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in NFL history to claim the coveted MVP trophy. It was a moment he would never forget. Section 5, Josh Allen, a force to be reckoned with. Josh Allen had a season for the ages, folks. The young quarterback took the league by storm, showcasing his incredible talent and leadership on the field. Week after week, he delivered jaw-dropping performances that left fans and analysts alike in awe. He threw for 3,731 yards and 28 touchdowns, leading the Buffalo Bills to a stellar record. His precision passing and ability to read defenses were on full display, making him one of the most feared quarterbacks in the league. But it wasn't just his arm that had people talking. Allen's versatility and athleticism set him apart from other quarterbacks. His ability to extend plays and make something out of nothing was truly remarkable. Allen rushed for a whopping 531 yards, proving he was a dual-threat quarterback who could make plays with his legs as well as his arm. Defenses had to account for his mobility, which opened up opportunities for his teammates. He was a true force to be reckoned with. His leadership on and off the field inspired his teammates and earned him the respect of his peers. Allen's passion for the game and relentless work ethic were evident in every snap. His powerful arm and surprising mobility kept defenses guessing all season long. Whether he was launching a deep pass or scrambling for a first down, Allen's playmaking ability was second to none. Allen could beat you with a deep bomb down the field, or by tucking the ball and running for a first down. His versatility made him a nightmare for defensive coordinators who struggled to contain his dynamic skill set. He was a nightmare for opposing coaches, that's for sure. Week after week, Allen's performances left a lasting impression, solidifying his status as one of the premier quarterbacks in the NFL. His journey is just beginning and the future looks incredibly bright for this young star. Section 6, Lamar Jackson, a close second. Now, let's not forget about Lamar Jackson. He had another incredible season, putting up monster numbers for the Baltimore Ravens. Jackson threw for 4,172 yards and a league-leading 41 touchdowns, showcasing his remarkable talent and playmaking abilities. He also rushed for 915 yards, proving once again that he's one of the most electrifying quarterbacks in the NFL. Jackson may have come up just short in the MVP voting, but he proved he's still one of the most exciting and dangerous players in the league. He's a true game changer, and you can bet he'll be back with a vengeance next season. Section 7, the controversial vote heard round the world. But hold on a second, folks, because there's a twist in this story. A controversial twist, one that had everyone talking. It all centered around a single vote. A vote that raised eyebrows and sparked outrage among fans and analysts alike. Jim Miller, a former NFL quarterback turned analyst, cast a fourth-place vote for Lamar Jackson. Fourth place. Can you believe that? It was a head-scratcher to say the least. Section 8. Fans unleashed reactions to the MVP decision. The internet exploded, folks. I'm talking full-blown meltdown mode. Social media was on fire. Fans were furious. They couldn't believe that Jim Miller had cast such a low vote for Jackson. It just didn't make sense to them. The hashtag #MVPgate was trending nationwide. Memes were being created left and right. It was absolute chaos. The fans had spoken and they were not happy. Section 9. A night of triumph and controversy. Josh Allen's MVP win will be remembered as a crowning achievement in his young career, but it will also be forever linked to the controversy surrounding Jim Miller's vote. It was a night of triumph and controversy, a night that sparked debates and divided fans. But one thing's for sure, the 2024 to 2025 NFL season was one for the ages, folks. It gave us a thrilling MVP race that kept us on the edge of our seats until the very end, and that's what it's all about, right?